Good morning. This is your daily dose of complete health with your local chiropractor, Patrick Hogg. I wanted to talk about an experience that I had last night. So every couple of weeks, I have a business coaching call. Every couple of weeks. It's actually probably be one of the best things I've ever done for both my personal development, so me as an individual, but also my business development. Now, every so often, my coach does something with me that makes me really uncomfortable, and he drops what I call a massive truth bomb. So my coach will drop a massive truth bomb with me. Now, it's really interesting because when someone drops a massive truth bomb on you, what tends to happen is it makes you feel incredibly uncomfortable because someone is telling you that something is going seriously or drastically wrong around you, which you're either aware or unaware of, that needs to be changed in order for you to get to the next stage. And it was all to do with kind of telemarketing and having systems in place to be able to contact people on what we should be doing that we're probably not doing as well as we could do. And it hurts. It makes you feel really uncomfortable. However, the growth that comes from that and the learning that comes from those situations where you get a little bit uncomfortable and you feel a little bit awkward, but then you realize actually something can be done about it. And unfortunately, we have the same problem a lot of the time with our health, is that we're not being told the full truth, not always. And I could turn around and tell my clients that it's only going to take a couple of weeks to fix a problem. And I could tell someone the problem's not that bad. And I could minimize or make something a smaller thing than what it is. But the only problem is if I'm not telling someone the full truth about what's going on with their health, I'm disservicing that person because they're then going to believe that the problem is not as big as what it is and potentially may not take the action that they need to in order to solve that problem. Now, let me just put this into kind of context. Could you imagine going into your doctor and them telling you you've got bowel cancer, but it's not that bad and don't worry about it and you don't need to do anything about it, just to make the patient feel more comfortable? Because that then person has something particularly dangerous going on that could jeopardize their life, but then don't do anything about it. So personally for me, I'd much rather sit in that initial awkward conversation of telling someone that they've got a big problem or there's a problem there that needs to be resolved now, that if they don't resolve it could lead to bigger problems in the future. I'd much rather have that awkward conversation than have the awkward conversation of why then that person then injured themselves 6 months down the line when you could have spotted the problem 6 months earlier. So don't always interpret those awkward and uncomfortable conversations where someone is telling you the truth as necessarily being bad. And I won't necessarily always give someone what they want to hear, but give them what they need to hear in order for them to make your next change. Patrick here from Complete Health. This is your daily dose. I'll speak to you guys again soon. Take care for now.